Hey guys, it's Sean Zine, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. This is live number 101 on the year, and it's important that you understand that if you're taking information from us today, please take action, implement. Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy your coffee, and learn some things, gain some value, actually take some information and use it. I want to bring on the memory makers. Hold on one second, guys. Here we go. What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is nice to see you all this morning.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys taking some time out of our busy days to, drop some value. Let's first do some introductions of who each of you are. And, if you want to talk about anything, nice little secret, maybe people don't know about you, if you want. So who wants to start? Who wants to do a first introduction, who they are?
All right. My name is Jamie Lasasso. I'm an agent with Keller Williams Preferred Properties in Bayville. I live in Bayville, and I am a newer agent, and I work with my partner, Kim Berghoff here. We are memory makers along with Adam. And as far as a secret, I cried during Steel Magnolias. But not in the parts that you would think.
That was great. And Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim Borgoff. I work for Keller Williams. I am actually going in my 4th year of real estate. I actually love it. A secret about me, I guess probably most people don't know, and I am going to put this out there. I have a dual career. So I work full-time as a supervisor for the court system. And then I do real estate, and I say full-time because I work every single night till 10 o'clock and I work all weekends. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so thankful for Jamie, because now my clients, if they want to see showings during the day and I'm not able to, Jamie is right there showing them, going, helping me with home inspections and things like that. So until I can retire from the state, which is another couple years, I will be continuing to do the dual career. And it is possible. And it is possible to be successful with doing a dual career. So if you are interested in becoming a real estate agent and you don't think you could do it time-wise and everything like that, give me a call, because it was the best decision I made.
Same with me. I love it too.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Kim. And now Adam.
What's up, guys? So my name is Adam Sywick. I'm a ninja on Facebook, so you'll see me as Adam Kristoff. It's a little bit different. It's my middle name. I work for Petrosafis Mortgage Brokers. A little bit different. I've been on a couple of different sides on lending, worked for a few different companies. So the broker experience is definitely a little bit different. Some really cool advantages to it. So that's always awesome. As far as a secret, God, what the heck? I speak a few different languages.
Oh,
most people don't know about me. I am straight off the boat, was not born here. So to all the people out there that think about getting into this industry as a way to better your life, better yourself, I can tell you, as an immigrant myself, everything is possible, and you could definitely live out your dreams as long as you work towards them.
We're in America.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, no, this is awesome. I appreciate all of you being on. This is different for me. Usually we have people that have different boxes. So this is nice to have a team that's all together, and we're able to drop some major value. So we want to talk about a couple things today. And for those that are watching, please hashtag live if you're watching on the live. If you're replay, hashtag replay. Jeff, want to say hello to Jeff. He just said, your husband, Kim. Say hi. And he said, hi, Adam.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff?
So I want to make sure he gets a little acknowledgement. We're going to talk about networking online, lead generation, non-negotiables. Maybe we'll even get into down and dirty as far as how important open houses are. I know Kim's going to really get into this as well. And it's something that we're going to basically learn from our guests. Again, if those that are out there, if you're looking for anything in the insurance world, if you need video and social media mentoring, any web cards or websites, or you're looking to generate or help yourself fitness transformations, let me know. I'm here. I'm your guy. So let's start with Adam, and let's talk about non-negotiables. What is something so important that you need to have completed in your day to make it success?
The most basic thing in the world that you might not even think is something that you have to do is just show up. Literally, whether you're in the office, whether you're set up at home somewhere, whatever you need to do to get to a place where you can actually put yourself in this position to succeed. Just do it. Just do it. I know COVID's weird. Everybody's at home now. It's strange. But at home, think about it. You got kids, you have laundry, dishes, dinners, food, whatever, everything under the sun to distract you. And somehow you have to be able to put yourself in a place where that's not an issue. So biggest non-negotiable is just show up. It's more than half the battle.
Awesome. I totally agree with you for sure. Kim, what do you think about what is a non-negotiable that you have?
So I think the main thing for me is honesty and integrity and doing the right thing. You always, in this business, you're dealing with sometimes a lot of shady people, and you can get very upset, and you just have to come back and say, okay, what's the right thing to do? And it's really good because we kind of play off each other. We'll be talking and trying to deal with a situation because we do have a lot of mutual clients. And, somebody will say something and, the other one will go, whoa, 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 that's not the right thing to do. Let's, step back. So I think it's very, very important. You can make a lot of money in this industry. But I believe that it's more about the people. I love working with first-time home buyers, and they're, a lot of times they're not buying the most expensive houses, but it's more about helping the individuals. And I think we're all pretty much about that. So really, it's about who we are as people. We want to help people. And I think that's what makes us different. And I truly believe that people see that. And that's why they trust us. And that's why our businesses continue to grow.
Love it. Yeah, you're not just, going after that commission check. You're actually building relationships. So that's awesome. Very cool. Jamie, would you like to continue on any non-negotiables that you have?
Well, adding on to what they've said, I'm learning as a newer agent, like I said, everything that they implement, I'm implementing. Also, I'm seeing is the responsibility to your client. If you tell them you're going to do something, you do it. If honesty, like she says, and bring it to me, being yourself, seeing how the client is being able to read the client and then reacting to them and make that connection, and then work off of there. And to me, it seems to be pretty important and working well. And adding to everything they said, being honest and sticking up for your client, even if it's not in our best interest. In other words, put their interest first. To me, that seems to be the most important thing, and it's working out well. And then learning from these two, it's just, we're going to take off.
That's it, man. You definitely, putting your client first is so important no matter what. And communication is so key. So those are awesome. A big non-negotiable for me is being consistent. Saying what you're going to, whatever you do or say, you're going to actually go and do. And if you're going to start doing video, you're going to start doing marketing, you're going to start doing, more prospecting calls, you're going to actually do it. Not just, oh, I had a couple no's, I'm going to stop, or I'm going to go do something else to try to do, to gain some business. You should stick to things for at least 6 months before you actually pull the trigger and say, you know what, this is not happening. I'm always all about that. Don't just try something for a short term. Try for at least 6 months. So that's awesome. Let's talk about lead generation. This is another key topic with no matter what business you're in, and we're talking insurance, real estate, mortgages today. Kim, how do you lead generate yourself for business?
So I love open houses. When I first started real estate, my mentor, Alyssa Giglio, I'll give her a shout out.
Alyssa!
She was fantastic. And she still is fantastic, but she taught me how to do an open house. And I have been so successful in open houses because in an open house, you can make that connection. So when the people come in, I had one person, all of us had an open house together, and I was going through the open house with a client now she's a client, but she came into the open house and she said to me, she says, I want you to sell my house. And I kind of looked at her and she says, as someone on the other side looking to buy, you're making me feel like this is my house. She says, you're not just saying, okay, look around, I just do that. It's you walk through the house and you explain everything and, you go through it. But in addition to doing that, I'm asking them, do you have any children? Oh, do you have a pet? Look at this beautiful yard. And, so you're making the connection and you're learning a little bit about them. And then I share a little bit about myself. And then you can make all the connection at the open houses you want. You have got to follow up. I go right home after my open houses and I do a text, I send emails, I set them up, and I would say probably 70% of my business has been open houses. And then from those people you meet at the open houses and you go through the process with them, they just tell their friends and then you get more people. And I just think open houses is a way, you have a short time frame to make that connection. But if you are someone who, I guess we're likable.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe if you're, people, they actually really.
We make connections.
Yeah, you make connections and then they like you.
Made, yeah.
But like I said, most of these people are going to 4 and 5 open houses a day. So you have to be different. You have to have them remember you. So it's, when I do my follow-up, this is Kim Borgal from KW. Thank you so much for stopping in my open house. We had discussed that the pool in the back is, at this open house is awesome for your grandchildren. If you're not interested in this house, I can send you other homes. And boom, right there. They know which agent they told about with their grandkids. And it's just an awesome way. And a lot of agents don't even like to do open houses. I'm going to be in the business probably 20, 30 years, and I'm still going to do open houses. I love it. I'm not home on Saturdays or Sundays when I have to do the open houses, but my family knows that. It's 3 hours out of your day, 4 hours out of your day. And it's just wonderful. And when you're selling someone's house, I have sold a house at an open house. A client came in and we sold a house and Adam wrote the mortgage and it was like a real quick thing. So a lot of people say you can't sell you can't sell a house at an open house. That's not true. That's not true.
We've done it.
So yes. So I'm very passionate about open houses. I just love them.
No, it's awesome. And I appreciate, people doing it because if you do it a certain way, you definitely can lead generate to the max for sure. Does
every open house that we've done together, we picked up minimum 1 to 2 clients. Every one. Think about it.
And we've only been doing this, 2 months? 3 months.
3 months now. And since we partnered up, every open house, we are meeting people and getting clients. Active clients on subscriptions looking at houses.
Now let's find something out here. Jamie, you just got licensed and you're in the business a short period of time, right? You said for how long?
It'd be 2.5 months next week.
So you just came from school. You had the real estate school. What do they teach you in real estate school about real estate business in general? About lead generation? They don't teach anything, right? Yeah, they teach you how to pass the test. Right. Yep.
Tim's teaching me that end of it, hands-on.
What other things are you doing as far as lead generation? I know open houses. Anything else you want to share, Jamie?
Well, actually, yeah. On our KW command, you can say it. They have all the email. So Thanksgiving, I sent out not a couple, but all my contacts. Happy Thanksgiving, blah. 2 people called. We're now showing houses to 2 of my friends. Actually, we have 4 from our videos on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine saw that. Boom! Now we sold their house, and we're looking for a house for them. Plus, her friends called. So I'm going to say the free Facebook advertising is just, it may be goofy, maybe this, but it remembers you. The people are going to remember you.
So I want to give a shout out to Sean because
yes,
I took his mentoring program. I don't even know if I ever told Jamie this. I think you knew Adam.
This was a while back.
Yes,
Yep.
Probably a year and a half ago.
Yep.
I got on Sean's mentoring program, and Sean taught me how to do what I'm doing. And the one thing I took away is you have to be out there. You have to be out there. So what Jamie and Adam and I were trying to do, at least one video a week together, just to keep it consistent, like you said. But I remember before when I started with Sean, I remember you saying do a live. And I'm like, I don't want to do a live. I don't like lives. And here I am doing a live. Although I don't do a lot of lives, but we do videos.
No,
so
and I appreciate
Thank you.
We're a great student. You definitely, taken every information we talk about all the time, action takers or implementers. You are one, and you were taking a lot of things that we're discussing and putting into play, and things are happening. Just like Jamie was saying, some of your friends, Jamie, saw videos that you've done, and they're like, I got to use Jamie and Kim to show some properties. That's how it works. It's so very simple. Now, is there anything else you want to add, Adam, to lead generation in your end, in your business?
The most basic thing in the world, and probably the thing that I least enjoy doing, is making phone calls. As far as anybody that I know personally, nobody likes to make phone calls. That's where you're going to get your hard nose, and people are sometimes going to be rude to you. But on the other side of it too, you can make amazing connections, because everybody in the business understands we all do it. We all solicit. Doesn't matter which part of the business you're in, whether you're doing insurance, real estate, mortgages, doesn't matter. We all have to find a way to get business, right? So that's one of the easiest, most time efficient and effective ways to do it, is just to make a phone call. It costs you nothing to pick up the phone and dial. And you can definitely generate business. And if you compare it to, let's say, working in a factory for however many hours at whatever rate per hour, if you're on the phone making phone calls, I guarantee you're going to make 10 times as much per hour than you would working somewhere.
I agree with you. And a lot of people say cold calling doesn't work. Yes, cold calling doesn't work. But I use the term connection call. So if you go into a call trying to sell something or someone on that call, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you go into that call of just getting to know them, finding out, this is key, what is bothering them? What is their pain point? What are some things that you can provide solutions for? It might not be mortgages, real estate, insurance. It could be someone needs an attorney. Someone needs a painter. Someone needs, someone to help them do asphalt for their driveway. And if you recommend somebody, that's where now you're a resource. You're not just selling whatever you're selling. And that's what I love, making phone calls. And I like doing video calls now. This is more important to me. Having a video call, you can do, every single person in this world that has Facebook has Messenger. And on Messenger, you can hit that little video button and you can have and see someone. And then a beautiful thing is you take your phone, you snap a picture that you had a conversation, and now you have proof that you had a conversation that day. Because a meeting never happened unless you selfied. And I've never selfied before, but 3 years ago, I started selfieing. And I'm like, what? And when I actually met people in person, which right now it's been tough with my daughters, I have 3 of them now. But one of them is immunosuppressed. So she has a liver transplant. May 10th was her, of 2019. So it's been a lot to stay away from people because of that whole situation. I don't want to bring it home. But having a selfie, proving that you had that meeting is so key. And one last thing about those connection calls, I always do a shout out on Facebook. Hey, thanks, Adam, for the conversation. Have you connected with Adam yet? Or Kim, thanks so much for the homeowners insurance quote that you sent over. Have you connected with Kim? What does that do? It puts Kim, puts Adam, puts Jamie out into my community. And then I ask my community, have you connected with them? Those that are action takers that reach out to that person, that is who you want to work with. You're not going to get everybody. I hate when people put list with me, sell with me. You need a mortgage, call me. Those posts don't go anywhere. They just don't. And we're trying to teach others, but again, there is no education out there for real estate agents, for mortgage people, for insurance. You have to learn as we're growing. That's the important thing. And doing these things is how powerful it is, because maybe there's some information you're gaining from me you're going to take and utilize, and it's going to make you successful or bump up business here and there. And that's the key. That's why I do what I do. Now, Jamie, let's start. The last topic is the networking online. How are you networking online compared to what it was in the past?
I guess semi-computer literate. I guess I have my issues with the social media, and I'm showing my age. But again, like I said, with the Facebook is just really pushing it. I'm learning Instagram, which I'm learning, so I'm getting
He's
there.
coming along.
I'm coming along. But I noticed the Facebook, and then through our, KW command, reaching out to keeping them contacts in there and keep going with them, like you said, consistency.
Right.
And it's paying off. 2.5 months I'm in there, I've actually brought clients to the table on buys and sells just by doing simple stuff like that. And it's just the feeling you get. Like I'll text her, my hair on my neck is standing up. Do you want to go on a subscription? Boom, we're on the computer sending it's exciting. And I mean, to me, that's how I do it. So, but I'm still learning.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. I appreciate this. This is awesome. So we're dealing with professionals that are in different starting points in their career. So this is awesome. Now, Adam, what would you like to add on networking online that you do?
So I think, and we've had some history together. The first conversation we ever had, I told you I'm never getting on a live. I've never. And here we are, right? So your perspective on things changes, but I think honestly, over time I've definitely come to the realization that you have to put yourself out there. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. Even the content sometimes is. It has to be something relevant and decent, obviously, but honestly, just getting it out there. Like the videos that we do now regularly, it's just keeping yourself in front of people. It's the only way to do it.
But providing information too. We do a little preparation before each video. Okay, what do we want people to learn? So it's not just, hey, I'm Kim Borgoff and I'll sell your house, blah, blah, blah. Like you said, it's more, look out for your elderly.
We brought up instances,
we had that
happened,
different situations.
but also making it personal. You know what I mean? And, it's not just all about numbers. Like we always try to like you say, we rehearse it. I get yelled at a few times, and then we go live. You know, we video.
We have a couple takes usually with our videos. And
At some point, I keep trying to convince them, and I don't know if it'll work, but maybe we'll come out with a blooper reel.
yeah,
Right, I was going to
It would
say,
be really good.
outtakes. Do the outtakes
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, adorable.
it's, some of them. But I do want to say one thing about online networking. We had a client. We actually just closed on the house. And this woman, she calls me out of the blue. I want to talk to you about listing my mom's house. Dad passed away, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, I talked to her in like the second phone conference. I said, or actually, I think it's when we met her.
Yes.
I said, I'm just interested in seeing how you got my name. And she said, I saw you online and you looked honest. And that was so rewarding for me. I was just like, it made me feel so good. It wasn't about how many houses I sold. It wasn't about, how many referrals I can give people. It was about me as a person. And I take a lot of pride in memory makers and who I associate with, because I have a standard. And and the standard is pretty high. It's just we're an honest group of people who want to help people. And I really feel like if you just continue that, you're going to be blessed with tons of business that you won't even know what to do with. And it's all about being good to people.
And they become our friends.
Yeah.
How many friends are we gaining from this, which is even better?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They trust us enough to invite you to dinner.
Yeah. I've been to
Absolutely.
dinner.
One of the
You
clients
too?
is a musician, which I am. We're going to play. We switched the song list. So that means to me that they connected with us, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't have to be 2 months of real estate to figure that out.
No, for sure. You guys brought up some major points, and being comfortable while being uncomfortable. That's where when you're off and you're doing things on camera, I don't know, it has to be perfect. You'll never find the perfection ever. And this is great. Adam's like, yeah, I'll never do lives and stuff. And he's doing one today. No matter what, things happen for a reason. And the more that you put yourself out there, and you're doing one a week, I would challenge you guys, every time you go to the office, just be outside of your office with Keller Williams in the background. And Adam with Petrus, you have a big sign probably too. Have it in the background. Be like, hey guys, I'm going to be in the office from this time to this time. I'm going to be working on pre-approvals. I'll be working on some listing presentations, whatever. I'm going to be in there. If you need anything, please reach out. Every single time you go into the office, it takes you 30 seconds to do a quick little video. What does that prove? It shows you're consistent. It shows that you're in the office, you're working, and you're there to help, and you're just educating people. And the more that you put yourself out there, if you're in the feed in Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Web Talk, on a YouTube channel, the more people are going to see you. That's the beauty. You're buying brain cells. And if you have kids, you have pets, any hobbies, you share that stuff too. I have more engagement with pictures of my daughters than with myself. And I
found that with my dog.
Yeah.
We have a Great Dane. Everybody loves buddy pictures.
And
no doubt about it.
Likes my food pictures.
Yeah. It's good. It shows you're human. You're not just,
You're not just trying to make a sale. You're a human being. You have a family. You have friends. You have hobbies. You have things outside of whatever you do. It's so important. Is there, let's go just quick contact information for everybody that is watching. How do they get in contact with you, Adam?
So easiest way to contact me is my cell phone. I mean, you can ask these guys. I probably pick up way more than I should. But 732-491-9434. Anything within reason. I work nights pretty late, weekends. And if I don't get back to you automatically, just leave me a message, send me a text, and I'll probably be back to you within the hour. That's how it. You have to pick up the phone.
Mm-hmm. And just to real quick on that, Adam is always available. I've called him at 10 o'clock at night with things. But I was going to say, Sean, is it appropriate to when we have a client that calls at 9:30 on Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
And you answer it and then type up a contract on Thanksgiving night. Would that be appropriate for me to jump on and go, hey, this is what we're doing? Jamie was like, I can't believe you answered the phone on Thanksgiving. I said, watch, I'll do it on Christmas.
Yeah, you know, hey, those are the most important buyers out there, the ones that are calling on Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, you know?
Yeah. And I think that shows that you're different.
Right.
I am picking up the phone on Thanksgiving at 9:30 and getting out of bed and going downstairs to do your contract.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah. So I'm Kim Borgoff. My cell number is 609-496-1843. You can call, text, email Kimberly.Borgoff@kw.com. But we're all over Facebook. If anything, just, we'll answer.
That's it. And Jamie.
Jamie Lasasso, cell 732-558-3286. Jay Lasasso at kw.com, part of the Memory Maker team. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you guys, being with us today. Stay with me for another minute after live. And guys, if you have any questions for them, please reach out. They have so much material on open houses. They can definitely help you. Definitely reach out to Adam, Kim, and Jamie as soon as if you want. And drop any questions or comments you have in this live. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. And we hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day.
See you later.